Namaste. I am Jyotish Acharya Dr. Subrata Halder, a guide on your journey through the timeless sciences of Vedic astrology, past life regression, and spiritual healing. Here, ancient wisdom meets modern insight to decode your karma, unlock your potential, and heal your soul from its deepest layers. Welcome to the world of higher consciousness. This is Vedic Spiritual Healing, where your stars begin to speak. In the silence after Operation Sindoor, the skies speak. This is not the end. It is the beginning of Bharat's karmic resurgence. Through the lens of Medini Jyotish, we decode what lies ahead for Bharat and for its adversaries, China, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and beyond. Launched when Saturn and Rahu were conjunct in Pisces, the sign of oceans, secrets, and the subconscious, Operation Sindoor was not just military action. It was a karmic release, a spiritual retaliation. Pisces, ruled by Jupiter, is the 12th house in mundane charts, signifying enemies, foreign secrets, and covert power. Saturn added endurance and systemized secrecy. Rahu brought unconventional warfare, drones, intelligence, psychological ops. Ketu in Virgo, a purifying force, symbolized silent targeting, removing the virus within. The real dragon isn't breathing fire. It's planning, watching, infiltrating. With Rahu entering Aquarius, May 18, 2025, the sign of technology, strategy, and aerospace, Bharat enters a Cold War era with China. Expect satellite-based intelligence, cyber defense escalation, diplomatic alliances countering China's Belt and Road. China's natal chart, October 1, 1949, has Rahu in Pisces. This current Rahu return activates covert aggression. But with Saturn's presence, its own strategies are being restricted, facing delays, internal economic stress, and karmic backlash in Tibet and Xinjiang. Jupiter in Gemini from May 2025 opens diplomatic backdoors. But Bharat will tread carefully, mastering the game of illusion with clarity. Pakistan is ruled by Scorpio, a sign of hidden danger and transformation. With Ketu entering Leo, the sign of power, monarchy, and pride, Pakistan's internal structure will face karmic cleansing. Military dominance may weaken, exposing fractures between army and civilians. Mars enters Leo on 7th June 2025. Direct 10th house aspect to Pakistan's natal Mars and Ketu. Possible fallout, political instability, rise of radical groups. Covert strikes near Poke or Balochistan. Bharat's Mars in Leo signifies visible assertion. Not a war, but surgical, symbolic power plays. Rahu in Aquarius empowers India's space-based surveillance and drone strikes. Bangladesh is entering a crucial karmic cycle. With Saturn in Pisces, water borders and refugee crises become key themes. Expect issues on river-sharing treaties, Rohingya influx and border tensions, rise of religious polarization. Rahu-Ketu's shift brings new alignment. Rahu in Aquarius favors economic modernization and technology trade. India must now offer strategic support to counter rising Chinese influence in Chittagong and Mongla ports. Jupiter in Gemini helps mediate, but Mars in Leo may trigger strict border policies if diplomatic channels fail. Bharat's 10th house transit of Rahu in Aquarius and Jupiter in Gemini marks a rise in global leadership and moral diplomacy. With USA, expect strong cyber defense, space, and semiconductor deals. With Israel, covert tech sharing, drone warfare, and intelligence sinking peak. With Russia, despite pressure, Bharat maintains balance. Saturn in Pisces supports long-term defense deals. With France and Europe, Gemini's influence boosts language, trade, and defense education alliances. Jupiter in Gemini equals guru of intelligence. Bharat becomes the spiritual intellectual axis of the world, a Vishwa guru, blending dharma with diplomacy. Operation Sindoor was not the war, it was the mantra. A sacred beginning to Dharma Yuddha, not just against enemies at borders, but against inner corruption, ideological decay, and spiritual erosion. With Rahu in Aquarius and Ketu in Leo, Bharat enters a 2-year karmic renaissance. Expect revival of Vedic sciences, purification of institutions, rise of spiritually awakened leadership the world will watch. But Bharat will rise, not just as a power, but as the torchbearer of cosmic order, Sanatan Dharma. The sky has spoken. The battle is not over. It is evolving. And Bharat's destiny is just beginning. Subscribe for more Dharmic astrology and geopolitical decoding. Jai Bharat. Jai Dharma.